Maritime Heart Center is a charity that's been around for 36 years now, and its mandate is to provide Maritimers with heart disease with world-class care. Our secondary mandate is to be active advocates in health promotion and prevention of the very disease that we're treating every day. In Atlantic Canada, we are facing an epidemic of coronary artery disease. We're seeing increasing frequency of the things that lead to heart disease in younger and younger adults. 200% increase in the prevalence of obesity and overweight in our children and youth today over the past 15 years. And that's what we're really concerned about. H2K grew out of the response of some nurses and some dietitians and myself, who were concerned about the kind of trends we were seeing in health factors in youth and children.
First question I have is, what's a heart attack?
If you get too overly excited or if your heart might stop, it's when your heart kind of stops for a minute and it's really painful.
Okay, good. Anybody else?
We present the children with some educational sessions. There are 4 topic areas that we cover: heart anatomy and heart function, modifiable risk factors, smoking as one specific risk factor that has high impact and is important for kids to know about early, and nutrition.
When should we start thinking about foods you eat and how they affect your heart and body?
Probably your first breath on earth.
First breath on earth, yeah, pretty good answer.
When you ask kids when should they start thinking about their heart health, they talk about it early in life.
So you think you guys should be thinking about it? Yeah. Okay, excellent. Anybody know some symptoms of heart disease?
One of the symptoms of heart disease are high blood pressure.
We think that education is a huge part of this and part of behavior change, but it takes more than that. And we think it takes role models. We think it takes mentors.
So our first question for this group is, what is cholesterol and why is it bad for you?
It's bad for you because it clogs up your arteries.
Kids do absorb a lot of what we tell them. We think that if we see a kid in grade 4 twice, and then we see them again in grade 5 twice, and grade 6 twice, that is these healthcare providers who go in and provide the educational sessions, we're building on what we've already taught them.
Okay, the next question is, do you know somebody who smokes? Do you know somebody who smokes?
Yes.
Who?
My dad.
Your dad. Who smokes that you know?
My mom.
Your mom. Okay. I'm going to pan the group. Everybody hold up your hand if you know somebody who smokes. Okay, let's have a look at that. So next question is, why is smoking bad for you?
It can give you lung cancer.
Lung cancer.
And if you smoke, that can cause heart disease.
We need to move 20 years forward and invest in primary prevention to reduce the disease that we see coming through later. And, you know, investment always in primary prevention is costly, and all we're trying to do right now is deal with the epidemics that we see as they happen, but it takes a lot of foresight and forethought to be investing way up front in things that we may not see manifest changes for 2 decades.
How can you prevent heart disease?
Well, you eat healthy, you exercise regularly, don't smoke, because if you don't exercise, it's bigger and bigger. It's as big as a risk to heart disease and all those diseases as smoking.
Our goal for H2K is to enact a culture change. We would like it to be as unusual for a child to go to a fast food outlet and have a meal that has 35 or 40 grams of fat, which isn't uncommon. We'd like it to be as unusual for that to happen as it would be for a kid to get on a bicycle without a helmet.
Next question, guys, is, what's diabetes?
When you ask a group of grade 4, 5, and 6 students what cholesterol is or what diabetes is, they know.
Diabetes is too much sugar in your blood, and you have to eat like at a certain time of the day.
What's up with diabetes?
Heart disease.
It's a heart disease, okay. Do you want to tell you something about diabetes?
It's when your blood sugar is too high.
So if it's all about sugar, why is it bad to have diabetes?
Because you can die.
We have been so fortunate at Caudle Park Elementary. We have just had extremely supportive staff, and Halifax Regional School Board have all been very supportive of us being there. And thanks to Partners in Kind, we've been able to provide every child in grades 4, 5, and 6 in Caudle Park with a pedometer. And the teachers have divided the students up into teams, about 15 or 17 kids per team, and one teacher acts as a team leader and helps those kids log their physical activity. So they record their pedometer steps each day. at the end of our first year, the winning team put on a spontaneous rendition of James Brown, I Feel Good. And they made up all these words around, I feel good now that I'm eating like I should, I feel good, I'm riding my bike now, and you know, it was just a completely spontaneous offering.
Anybody else want to talk about heart disease?
I know about heart disease is that it can, most of the time it can kill you.